What's up, YouTube? Okay, so we're back. Now, I did a little tweaking. So, in my first video, you guys heard me talking about how I wasn't too happy with the fact that the license board seemed to be missing stuff. Now, this was a modded license board, mind you. So, what I went and did was I got the application that some awesome dude made to where you can edit the license board yourself. And I edited it out. I added all the nodes, so every single license is on this new board. And what I did was I created pathways to where it was still set up in such a way that if you wanted to build out your characters in different archetypes, so to speak, that you could do that. So let's go over it. Everybody starts with Essentials, which is right in the center. So a couple of things are missing here that are a little strange, like this big gap right here will fill in as soon as you get gambits. So you're not going to be cut off from that. But let's start from the top here. So if you wanted to build your character out to be a rogue type character, you would head left. You get things like light armor, steel, daggers, swiftness. Light armors are pretty much down the center with swiftness every now and then. Up here is where you would work towards if you wanted to start to get like ninja swords. More light armor down here. Battle ores. There's a couple battle ores in the rogue section because they do need it. Guns, bows. If you want to make like an archer. Poach is down in there. And most of the pathways end with a large health boost, and it depends on the pathway. So for this one I chose the 435, but for example the warrior path, which is this right path here, which is a lot larger because there's a lot of weapons that are based on strength. Like you've got swords, axes, great swords, spears. There's lots of battle ores in here. And then you've also got the 500 HP for that. Now if you start to go up, that's where you're getting into mystic armors. And then these branch out. The left path here is your black mage. You got black magic, some ether lores, lots of magic lores in this path. And then it ends with a 310. Not quite as good as this, because they're a mage class. And then if you go to the right, on the first right upper path, you've got your white magics. A couple of magic lores, rods, not as many magic lores as the black mage, and the end cap hit points is 270. Again, lower than the black mage, which is lower than the rogue, which is lower than the warrior path. Then you've got your green magics up here, and this is where I put the channelings, allowing the green mage to reduce magic costs. You also got maces, and I put shades of black in here, which is an interesting choice because I feel shades of black is kind of unique. I didn't want to put it under the mages section, under the black mage section, just because they have all the spells individually. Whereas this class, or I say class, but this path, if you were to take this path first, they get dark. They don't really get much in the way of damaging stuff until Ardor, which is way late in the game anyways. They also get War Mage because I put the maces over here. And I figure, they're dealing magic damage and they get back magic. And then the hit point increase is only 150 for them. Up here is where it finishes out the armors, the mystic armors. And you can't see them because they're not there yet, but there's a summon here, and then this way is your time mage. Now I was thinking with the time mage it would be kind of cool if the time mage was more of an up close mage. And so I put magic lores as well as headsmen, and I put in katanas and battle lores. So that's sort of your katana guy, right? But if you want heavy armor, then you still got to branch out into here. Genji armor is somewhere down here. Where did I put it? Probably up here. There it is. Yeah. So then the south path, which this, like I said, will get filled in. That's all gambits. The south path is more of for everybody. It's things like your gambits. This is your accessory path, and it's a linear path with each one successfully increasing until it end caps in ribbon. And then down here, there's a hit point increase for everybody to grab there. You got accessories. That's just brawler. I put hand bombs kind of here for warrior to use. Brawler is weird. Brawler, I wasn't really sure where to put that, so I put it there. It's basically by itself. You got your potion lores, remedy lore, another hit point, potion lore, poles. This is the poles tree. That was another weird one. Poles are strange. They use strength, but the warrior section was already really big, so I didn't want to put it there, but they attack magic, so it's kind of strange. Phoenix lore, another hit points, remedy lore, potion lore, another hit points, Phoenix lore, Excalibur. I put Excalibur here and not in the warrior section because it doesn't use strength as its calculation for damage. It doesn't use... Basically anybody can use Excalibur and it'll do the same damage regardless of their strength, their speed, whatever. There's also 2 summons here, and there's quickenings here. There's quickening there, a quickening there, and where did I put the other one? I forget where I put the 3rd quickening. I put the 3rd quickening somewhere in here. Somewhere around this area. Red spiral. There it is. I put the first quickening near accessories, sort of. Kind of off there, because it's in the earlier places, and you're going to want to be building down here anyways. And then this tree is your technics. And I tried to organize the technics in a way that they would kind of go as to when you get them. Like like these you get really late in the game, and then these are more mid-game, and these are earlier game. I did put some techniques in other places though, like I put Libra here, and I put First Aid here, and then each tree has a technic or 2 in it. So like Last Stand, that's not a technic. Telekinesis is over in the warrior section. Obviously I showed Shades of Black was up here. The wizard, the black mage gets, I know there's one in here, Sheer. Lowers magic foes resist, makes sense, right? The rogue, thief, archer path gives you Poach, Steal, and I think there's another one in here that I did. I think I put Expose in here somewhere. Because I think that, to me, that made sense. Like, a rogue is going to be exploiting the enemy's weaknesses and making them weak. There it is, making them weaker. The warrior path has telekinesis. I think that's the only one I put in here. I'm not positive on that, because there was so much stuff in this section. I think I just gave them telekinesis because they do end up needing that later on. Turnusol, there's the Zodiac Spear. This path, the white mage, I don't know if I gave the white mage anything actually for it. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I gave them a technic. This path, the sort of time mage, they get charge. I think that might be the only one I gave them. Yeah, but anyways, I think this is a much better board layout. And what you can't see is in these gaps, I put these little gaps here. There are a couple throughout. I put 2 of the summons pretty much between each pathway to interconnect them, so that if you unlock a summon, then you start working down into the other pathways. Of course, you can always just go around the hard way. And then I put those 2 summons there. I shoved the second board in somewhere because that's not really going to matter. But yeah, this is my board. And if anybody's interested in this board, I can put up the files. It's a little bit of a hassle to patch the game, you have to get this program and unpack this big ass file, which takes forever, paste the board files into it, and then repack it up. You need a lot of hard drive space. I think it's something like 100 gigs just to do all this, because you want to make backups of your default Final Fantasy file. Basically, Final Fantasy XII, the way they did it was everything's packed into one big ass file. It's like 30 gigs. When you unpack it, it's like 55 gigs. So you have to make you need a decent amount of hard drive space to do this all, and it takes maybe on my computer, depends on your computer. In mine, I think it took like, I want to say 20 minutes to unpack and to repack it all up. But yeah, that is the license board we will be using for this game minus mode. Now the question is, where the hell did I leave off? Let's see. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Giza. Just had to put my phone on vibrate. Didn't want it ringing. Actually, that brings up, let's see, where do we want to, obviously I'm going to head Vaughn down this path first. I'm going to head Pinello down the White Mage path. I'll head probably head Bosch over here, Balthier over here. I'm basically going to play it, heading them down each path separately. Fran, I might go a little bit into this path, get her some bows, and then probably come up to here. I'm not sure. But initially, I'll have them down individual respective paths, just to kind of make it more interesting, and then eventually they'll learn everything. I mean, this is game minus mode, so I might end up having to farm to get down to those paths just to get more health. We'll see. I don't know how hard this shit's gonna get. One thing I wish this game had was a method of going into like first-person view, because that would be really cool. Sometimes these rabbits will heal you. What are they actually called? Yeah, rabbits. I might need to be lower health.
Yeah.
One thing this game does, which a lot of other video games have done in the past, is it reuses a lot of the models for enemies. But one thing I like is that they actually do pretty significant changes to them. Like, you'll see this model later on, they change it to a white color, but they also change like its horn, and they do that for a lot of stuff. So it's really not that bad that they reuse a lot of the models. Heal me. Give me your heal. There he goes. Thank you. Let's zoom in here. Where do I want, what do I want to get first? I might actually start using bows for Vaughn. Swiftness is really good. I might want to save up for that initially. Although the health is helpful too. It's hard to decide. This is also laid out a little funky because I took spells in from the other board, so I have them here. So, at least for him, it's a little off. Like, if I had started from this board initially, I would have seen just these. I would have seen these two, and this. This would have been, these two would have been unlocked, and I would have seen these. But I wouldn't have had these, and I wouldn't have had these open. So I would have been moving more towards this way. So that's probably what I'll do. I really do want to get Libra, though. Maybe I should prioritize that. Not that I really need it. I do know the enemy stats, but I want to get it for you guys, just because I personally find Libra to be a necessity. It really helps you determine... I'm going to steal from this one. It really helps you determine what, you know, if an enemy is going to be too powerful. And if you come across a rare game, it'll show them as if they're unidentified, which is helpful. Because you see it and you'll be like, something looks off about that guy. And then you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, it's a rare enemy. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here.
Yes. Ha. Ha.
Actually, how much money do I have? I never checked the magic shop. I need to go check the magic shop. I think they have cure, which would be very helpful. Kill these guys first, though.
Yes. Yes.
Now, initially in the game, the Moogling service will not be open, but it'll open eventually. I forget exactly what point at what point it opens up, but basically what it is are these little like Moogles that will teleport you to different sections of Rabanastre. They're very helpful. I wish they just put them. I don't know why they're not open from the start, but I guess maybe the developers just wanted you to at least know where stuff was, and then make it easier later on, I guess. I don't know. Let's go get some magic. Just gonna get everything. I forget at which point you unlock gambits, but they are certainly helpful. It was actually, gambits are one of the things that a lot of people complained about with the game, which I found a little strange. I mean, it would be very hard to play this game without gambits. Alright, now he should have cure now. Good. Cure and blind now. Perfect. I'm actually just gonna skip straight ahead and go to the little town because whoa, whoa, whoa! I forgot I don't have normally, actually that's something I'm gonna put on the config right now. Normally I keep my cursor position as last selected.
Yes! Right! Ha!
Put that cure to use. Now these little moogles here, you'll see them all around the game. They sell you maps. You don't have to buy them, but I don't know, I like buying them. So now when we look at our full map, everything's there. Now it's grayed out because we haven't gone there yet, but at least it's there. You know, like the general shape of it.
We've come from the city. Our village may be small, but you are welcome here. Our village moves with the seasons. When the rains come, Giza falls with water, so we cannot stay.
They come up later. This is who we want to talk to, I believe. You've a troubled look, child. What's the matter? Ah, come from Rabanastor seeking a sunstone, have you? As you might have guessed from the name, sunstones contain the power of the sun. You'll often find them used as a source of heat or light. Here we leave all things sunstone to Masuya. You should be able to find her near the dark crystal. Do you see that large black stone behind my tent? That is the dark crystal. You'll not find them outside Giza Plain. The dark surfaces of the crystal drink in the light of the sun. Have you come to see the dark crystals? Not everyone takes well to the heat of the Giza Plains. Ah, so it is a sunstone you seek. You've come to the right place. They can only be made here in Giza. They're quite valuable though, so we can't go handing them out to just anyone who happens to wander through our camp. You see, we make and sell sunstones to earn the money we need to survive. Still, perhaps we can come to some arrangement. Would you hear my offer? Sure. I love that. They give you the option when really you have to do it to progress. The making of sunstones is a chore we give to the children of our camp, which is fucked up because there are monsters out there that will kill them. They roam the plains, traveling from dark crystals to dark crystal, drawing the light from the crystals into the shade stones. One of these children, Jin, has not yet returned. He left carrying our supply of shade stones. If you'll find Jin for me and tell him to come back to the camp, you may take one of the sunstones he's made in return. Some of the children said they might have seen him to the south of the camp. You may want to speak with them yourself before leaving. Please find Jin and tell him to return at once.
Penelo? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same, though the answer's pretty clear. No good.
What? I'm being good.
Is that right? So, then you wouldn't mind if I, say, tagged along, would you?
Huh?
Oh, don't worry. Miguelo's busy with preparations for the fete up at the palace. Why, I'm free for the whole day. Well, let's get going.
Penelo joins the party. Alright, let's go and see. She's got a lot of points, so let's start spending them. I'm going to designate her my white mage. Good, it's the same board. Perfect. Alright, so they start her off with first aid, which is nice. I'm going to give her... And Mystic Armor 1, okay. Alright, so I'm going to give her a Magic Lore right off the bat. And she's already got Magic 1, so that's good. She's got daggers, steel. I'm not going to give that to her yet. She's got accessories 1. What kind of weapon do I want to give her? You don't get any rods until a little bit ways in, so I'm not going to give her a rod. She's got a dagger. I could give her Black Magic 1 now and start working her up a little bit into magic, but I think in the beginning it's better off saving my MP for her. I'll just give her a potion lore, and I don't have enough for that yet. I'll give her an accessories 1, and I don't have enough for Libra. It's good enough for now. Alright, let's go save. Sorry about that, I heard a weird sound on my headphones, so hopefully it doesn't come through the recording. Alright, we gotta get down there. I'm gonna show you why this... Oh. Hey Vaughn, let me give you these before we go. There are all sorts of monsters out there, so you can never be too careful. 3 potions, 2 Phoenix Downs. So far you've been traveling by yourself, but now that I'm here, we can travel as a party. You can give me commands to allies in your party, just like you've been doing for yourself. I'll make my own decisions about what to do, too. But you can also give me specific commands, and I'll take care of those first. Got it? One more thing. If you don't want me to fight on my own, you can always turn my gambits off. With my gambits turned off, I won't do anything until you give the word. You should really think about using gambits for yourself, you know. They can make managing a battle a lot easier. Gambits! Alright, so now you'll see... Yeah, hold on, we're ready. Alright, so now you'll see there should be... Huh. They're still not here. Oh, they must come up. I guess... You can't assign gambits yet, I guess. Yeah, it's not even in the menus yet, so gambits aren't a thing yet. Alright. Unless my game is broken, which it could be. I mean, it is a mod. That would really suck. I think for now, the gambit thing is just for attack. I'm pretty sure you get more later on. You get the actual ability to set them later on. Oh, shit. These guys are stronger. I didn't want them to team up on me, but...
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get this treasure chest. Okay, I think I have enough now. Oh no, I don't. He's only at 14. I gotta get him up to 25. Well, I guess I can get it on Pinello. It would actually make sense to get it on Pinello. I don't remember these guys being here. I don't remember fighting snakes in this area. Alright, Let's do some curing here.
Ha!
Snakeskin.
Ugh. Ah.
Try to get in close zoom here on that thing. Alright, she can get Libra now. Let's get that for her. Might even pick up shields once since they're there. So Libra. Now when I look at an enemy, it'll show the HP, what they're weak to, and that is very useful information. I'm just going to stand here and let these guys cure me for a second. Free cures. See that thing over there? Don't go near those at this level. They will fuck your shit up. I'll show you what I mean. They are level 19 with 2,000 hit points. So yeah, you don't want to go near them. And that's why I was saying it's fucked up that the Giza people send their children out into these plains where there are werewolves. Werewolves. What the fuck are they thinking? Yeah, my name's Jin. What's it to ya? Suya wants me to come back to the village, huh? That could be a problem. Let's see, my leg's better now. Oh fuck, no, it hurts. Nope, no good, still hurts. I tripped running from some monsters. Guess I pulled something. I'm never gonna get any sunstones made like this. I just need to make one more to be finished today. I didn't want to head back short, so I thought I'd give my leg a rest and try again. Why are you out here looking for me anyhow, mister? So you need a sunstone, eh? Well, if Masuya doesn't mind, I'll give you a shade stone. But I'm still not sure I can walk yet. You'll have to turn it into a sunstone yourself, okay? Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You do know that we use these dark crystals and shade stones to make sunstones, right? Basically, you put the thing in the thing. There's a shade stone. As for the dark crystals, you'll find them all over Giza. This sunstone right here, this stone right here beside me is one of the smaller ones. The bigger crystals have something inside that soaks up the sunlight and shines really bright. See that bitch over there? If you take that shade stone I just gave you and bring it near one of those, it will absorb the energy. Look at all them lens flares. There are 4 shining crystals in Giza. Right now, if you have trouble finding them, just stop and scan the horizon. There's no way to tell how much energy you can draw from one crystal without trying. You shouldn't need to use all 4 though. This gauge, which I guess there's a gauge on the stone, will show you how much energy the shade stone's absorbed. When it's full, you'll have yourself a sunstone. Once you've made the sunstone, bring it to me. I'll make sure it's up to snuff. I'll go ahead and mark the dark crystals on your map too. See you back here when you're done. Alright, let's use this. Don't need to save. There's one right here. I'm going to put on the fast speed just to make this go quicker. Now you don't have to go to all of them. Typically, you only have to go to like 3 maybe, unless you get like a one that doesn't have as much energy in it. There's no telling how much energy you get from there. Dark mode, wow. I could use that pretty early on. I hardly ever use the motes, which I really should use them because they are useful. You get surrounded, pop a moat, hit everything. Watch, I'm gonna do it right here. I'm gonna intentionally... Come here. Come here, bitches. Alright. Let's pop that dark moat. We'll do it right there. Oh shit. Oh! 1 hit point. Okay. Run, Pinello! Oh man, I did it.
Yeah.
Oh! Why is she getting hit so much?
I can't.
Oh shit! First death. That was my own stupidity though. Actually, I want to bring her back before I kill this bitch.
Yeah.
Whew! Okay, so that wasn't the smartest move, but we're okay. I probably should have saved that dark mode for like a boss fight or something.
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue on our quest. Yeah, I see you over there, motherfucker. Man, these guys are dropping a lot of these stones. I'd rather get the pelts, though. The pelts are definitely worth more. Is this guy coming at me? Forgot to put Lyra up on her. I just want to check something. Alright, I'm at 22. I see you, treasure chest. I'm coming for you, bitch. So this is what the kids on the Giza Plains do to make their way. Maybe one of them will take you on as an apprentice. Yeah, let's just find the next crystal, bitch. Ooh. Hold on. I can take him. Look at this big motherfucker. An Earthstone.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see where the next one is. There's one way the hell over there. Put it on fast mode so we can get through this shit quick.
Yes!
Damn! Pinocchio fucked his shit up. Now, I know these guys are nice little helpful guys, but I think they have some pretty useful things you can steal from them. I think they also drop like wool or something like that, if I remember correctly. That sells decently. Cotton cap. Is that better than what she has on? No, that is what she has on. Now in this game, your MP refills as you run around. So she's at 38 now. See how it ticks up slightly? And then later in the game, you get passive. You can get passive licenses that give you things like MP regen when you defeat an enemy, when you hit an enemy. Very useful. There's the drab wool. He's asleep. We're just gonna go straight to the... Whoop. Oh. There really should be a treasure chest over here. This little nook. God damn, Penelope. She's comboing like a motherfucker. See, that one was kind of a weak one. You gotta be careful with these things. They'll run into the other enemies, and then you get yourself in a bad position.
Yeah!
I kind of wish there was a skill, a technique in this game that had damage based on how many times you steal. That was actually a thing in Final Fantasy IX. It was Zidane's ultimate attack. If you had stolen like a whole shit ton of times in the game, it was very, very powerful. I should play that sometime. I love that game. Oh, that's weird. If I press the Xbox button, it makes it, like, get brighter for a second. I don't know what the hell it's doing. That's strange. Should I fight that guy? Yeah, let's fight that guy. 50 gil?
Yeah!
Tanned hide, that's good. I think tanned hide unlocks a bizarre recipe. if you get a couple of them. This should top us off. That's that. Nothing to it. Let's take it back to Jin and see what he says. Hope we did it right.
Sure, let's go.
Hey, you've got a sunstone. Let's take a look. Seems okay to me. Not bad for city folk. So here's what happened. Masuya's always warned us to stay away from the werewolves, right? Well, a bunch of us decided we'd have a little contest, see who's the bravest. It started out as a lark, but Tot said that none of us kids living on the plains should be scared of monsters. I guess I got carried away. Don't let any of the grown-ups know, though, okay? Anyway, my leg's feeling better now. Let's head back to the village. I'll race you. Try to keep up. Watch this run. It's like an Urkel run. See that big fat cockatrice there? That thing's a pain in the ass later on. Jin made it back home safe and sound. He is a good boy, but how his mind wanders. He never thinks of the worry it causes me. I'm sorry if he was any trouble. Please take these with my thanks. 50 gil, 2 potions, and 2 teleport stones. Jin gave you a sunstone, yes? I hope it may be of some help to you. Alright, let's see. This time we will save. Spend some licenses here. 39, that'll give me some stuff. I want to get a swiftness. Perfect. She's only got 24. I don't think I can get really anything of use. I could get that, but that's... You're not going to unlock those spells for a little while from now, I think. But fuck it, let's get it. Alright. Excuse me. I think now she just wants... Yep, just gotta go back to Old Dallin. And that's probably where I'll stop for now. Or actually maybe through the magic of editing, I'll just stop now, because I gotta get some lunch. I'm fucking hungry. I'll just stop and then continue a little later. But I got some stuff to do, so that might actually be it, now that I think about it. I gotta start planning my next D&D campaign, which starts on Monday. I will be GMing. It's actually not going to be D&D. We're going to try something new. We're going to play a game called Shadow of the Demon Lord. If any of you viewers out there don't play a tabletop role-playing game, you're missing out. Because it's basically playing a game, an RPG, where you can literally do anything. And you say, oh, Skyrim's like that. No, fuck, no. Skyrim is open world, but you can't do anything. You're limited within the restrictions of the game's rule set, which you can say you are in a tabletop game, but not really. It's really up to the GM, and a good GM will let you do pretty much anything. We gotta go to Dallin. Dallin is in Lowtown. Is this Lowtown? Lowtown. Right here.
Do, 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 do.
Hey, Vaughn.
Hmm?
It's been a long time since we did anything together. Too long. I had a really good time. Well, I should probably be getting back to the store. Actually, I was kinda supposed to be watching the place for Miguelo. And Vaughn, try to stay out of trouble. For me, I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, if something happened to you.
I'm not going anywhere, okay?
That's what I wanted to hear. See you later.
That's a lie.
Sorry, Penelo.
Penelo leads the party. Oh ho! So you've got the Sunstone, have you? Hand it over, me boy, and I'll use it to give the Crescent Stone back its magics like I promised.
Now you'll be wanting to know how to sneak into the palace, eh? First you go to Storehouse 5. You know the one. 2 doors she has. Now the right takes Ban Ratsbane to his territorial hunting grounds in the sewer bottom. But that's not the way you'll go. No, you'll take the left door, down into the Garum Scythe waterway. The waterway leads to a stair. The stair to the palace cellars. That's your way in. But don't go counting your gil just yet, my boy. Getting into the palace was the easy part. The way into the treasury is carefully hidden. That's where this Crescent Stone comes in. The magics it bears can open the hidden door to the treasury, you see. Listen, Vaughn, for the words I shall speak are most important, and not to be forgotten. Do you understand? The Signet yearns for sunstone strength to light the clouded way. Once in the palace, you'll find the Signet tile, very important. Give to it the sun's power, and it will light your path. Very well. Oh, a warning. Be aware that if you're caught, you'll spend the rest of your short life rotting in the Nalbina dungeons. So, look sharp, my boy. And don't go running off before you're ready. Plans freshly hatched have a habit of tumbling from the nest straight into the hunter's stew pot.
Alright, so that's not what we're gonna do. One of the things in this game that, oh shit, does this bring me here automatically? Oh, I forgot about this little cutscene.
Squads 3 through 6 are in place. They stand ready. So far, the Imperials haven't noticed a thing.
Then go now and hurry the others. By nightfall, we must ensure all our men are in place.
Sir. Sir!
Mysterious music.
This is that chest I was telling you about before. In the original PS2 version, if you open this chest, you can never get the Zodiac Spear. But guess what? This is in the PS2 version. I always forget about this entryway, or exit way, or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at the Sand Seas bounty board, because I'm pretty sure there's some bounties in there now, and there's one of them that I want to do. Dexterra. That's not the one I thought it was. But, what was the one here? Now, if you pick up a thing and you, a bounty and you forget where to go for it, you can go into here and check here, and you can see it was posted by Gatsley. Wait, did I? Oh, I never reported to Tamaj. Shit. Here we go. Ah, Vaughn, you defeated the rogue tomato, did you? I was worried you might not be ready just yet, but you did a fine job of it. Here, your bounty for completing the hunt. $300 gil. And some stuff. You followed through on that hunt like a real professional. I'm gonna let you in a little something to help you along. Did you ever notice the Bonga standing watch in front of the building to the north end? It might be worth your time to pay him a visit. Show him the clan primer I gave you. He'll let you inside. As for what's there, you'll just have to go see for yourself. Alright, we will go do that after we talk to Gatsley. Wherever he is. He's in here somewhere. Take that off. There he is. You saw my bill? My bill to hunt Thextera? If you're looking for Gatsley, you found him. I own a shop over in the bazaar, but times have been tough, so I put an order in for some new goods, hoping to stir up some business. Put up everything I own as collateral against the shipment. Trouble is, this beastie in the Western Sands has been attacking the caravans. As it happens, my goods are supposed to be arriving by the way of the Western Sand too. If this Thextera were to attack, what of my goods? Please, you must kill Thextera for me. Accept the hunt and I'll tell you where to find it. Now we're talking. Thextera stalks the Western Sand in a region known as the Galtea Downs. The caravan drivers said they were set upon along the cliff wall to your left as you leave the city via the west gate. I'm depending on you. If our shop goes under, my wife and I will be turned out on the streets. Now, I'm actually not going to go kill Thextera right now because he would kick my ass. I know he would kick my ass with just me being alone in my current state. So instead, we will go to the... what do they call it in this? We'll go to where Tamaj told us to go. And I'll show you that. Those are where you get what's called elite marks. Ah, you've got a primer. So, you have. Well, what are you standing about out here for? In with ya! Can't quite recall your face. Are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what the folks inside have to say. Well, are you going in or not? Okay, let me know. This is Mont Blanc. Kupopo! Yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to our clan hall. I'm Mont Blanc, founder of Clan Centurio. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kupo. Our clan has a very strict entrance examination. We should begin yours at once. And you pass. Muggles are quick to make up their minds. Kupo. You are now a member of Clan Centurio. Here in the clan hall, you'll hear about especially dangerous marks you won't find posted on any board the moment they rear their ugly heads. Well, I'll get on with filing the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat. Kapoo! Kapoo! I nearly forgot. Now that you're a member, you can make purchases from a clan shop in the Muthru Bazaar. Be sure to stop by. Kapoo! Happy hunting! How fares the hunt? Kapoo! All your membership papers are in order. Kapoo! Allow me to give you this to commemorate your joining our guild. I'll have a little something for you each time you attain a new clan rank. Kapoo! 3 potions. Keep up the splendid work. Kapoo! Kapopo? I'm sorry, but I don't have any hunts to tell you about at the moment. Kapopo! Alright. So that'll be it for today. And when we come back, we'll go down into the cellars. Or not cellars, the sewers. I guess you would call them sewers in this game. I won't bore you with watching me go to a save spot to save my game. So, with that, peace out!